Vipassana is another word for meditation, which is for the purpose of creating awareness. And Vipassana Out Loud is a two-person meditation conversation. Okay, so why would you want to do this? It's to expand our coachees' ability to be with what is. And when they don't want to share, and with, you know, it allows our coachees to not share what they don't want to share. If you have clients that want to share some things and not other things, this allows them to protect that, and it relieves them from any kind of performance anxiety. So how does it work? So you, if you're in a coaching situation, or when you're in a coaching situation and there's something really particularly challenging going on, and I have used this in my CEO group, by the way. I've used this in one-on-one coaching sessions. I've used this a variety of ways. I've run CEO groups for, I don't know, 15 years. And in a session, a CEO group session, roundtable session, about, I don't know, 6 months ago, a member brought an issue that was really, really tender. And it was so tender, it was clear she needed help, but she just couldn't bear to share what was up with the group. And so what we did, instead of kind of, you know, processing the issue with the group, we did Vipassana Out Loud instead. And I'll share with you how that works. The coachee is asked to experience whatever the challenging situation is inwardly. And we're really only ever asking two questions over and over and over again. It's, what are you experiencing, or what are you aware of? And can you be with this? So you can ask this a whole bunch of different ways, and this gets back, you know, Lowell was talking about, and you can play with this. You could say, what are you feeling? Where is it in your body? What is it like for you? Essentially, you are encouraging your coachees to experience whatever it is they're experiencing, and then asking the question, can you be with this? And then just doing that over and over and over again, because what happens then is typically their experience will shift, and you're building their own inner ability to resource themselves. Okay. James, I'm going to invite you to think of something, or to bring into your experience something that's feeling maybe feeling challenging right now. And if you don't mind giving us just a literally like 1 sentence or 2 sentence description of what it is, and it can be as general or specific as you'd like.
Sure. Yeah, so very quick summary. Experienced a layoff a couple of years ago. Was able to get a 1-year contract in between then and now, which ended. And so I'm in a process of job search at the moment. So just in between a lot of things, I think is and trying to navigate the path through all that. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll invite you to just take a few deep breaths. As you tune inside to your physical experience, to your emotional experience of this time and transition. What are you noticing, maybe physically or emotionally? What are you noticing inside?
Well, oddly, a lot of joy, and that I've had that experience of doing team coaching and working in some novel innovation spaces, and that all of my experience fit really well into that, and it really supported and helped those teams do their thing in some awesome ways. So that's where that's what I'm feeling right now.
Mm, mm. Is there anything challenging about this? What, if anything, do you feel is challenging?
I it's getting more traction and credibility out there, I think, with
If you turn this inside yourself, turn everything inside,
okay.
right? So what inside yourself feels challenged or challenging?
Mm. Maybe a bit of apprehension that I might not be able to
Okay,
do that again,
okay,
that kind of work again.
okay. And where do you feel that apprehension in your body?
Hmm. Um, I'm trying to separate out the apprehension of being in this experience, which is kind of in the middle of my chest, with the experience that we're talking about, which is, yeah, it's probably in the pit of my stomach, I think.
Mm-hmm. What's that? What's that like for you?
Um, Maybe a gnawing anxiety.
Mm-hmm. And can you be with that?
I can. I can tolerate a lot of that.
Mm-hmm. I hear a lot of resourcefulness and resilience. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
Mm. What are you experiencing now?
Just an immediate sense of relief.
Mm. What's
Having heard you acknowledge the resilience.
mm-hmm. And what's that like for you?
It feels very relaxing, and I feel capable of taking on anything that may come.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that in your voice. And can you be with that?
I can, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
the type in my chest is relaxed now too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, James. Thank you very much. So that was very short. That was very abridged, as you can tell. And James is very capable of resourcing themselves. And typically, when someone's really kind of gnawing on something, like they are, it's a process. It's like, what are you feeling and where do you feel it and how does that feel? And maybe what does that need? And then, can you be with that? Yes. Okay. What are you feeling now? And if you keep at it, typically there's a deepening and a shifting. Like we saw the shift with James really quickly, right? It doesn't normally happen that quickly, but that you saw the turnaround, you heard the turnaround, right? So clients can feel, why is this good? They can feel like they don't need to perform. They don't have to operate out of their heads, and they can be with themselves more. I hope this is useful. And what I just really encourage us all to step into our future self. And because when we do, Thich Nhat Hanh says that, when the refugee boats left Vietnam during that terrible time when there's so many refugees fleeing the country, was that when everyone in the boat was upset and chaotic, the boat would overturn and all would be lost. But if there was just one calm person in the boat was fine. And we can be the one calm person in the boat. If we don't do anything else, we can be the one calm person in the boat. So anyway, thank you. Take care. See you next time.